Hello, welcome to Lunch with Lee. Today we're talking about gas logs and can you have them? And that's a tricky question because I don't know what type of fireplace you have. There's some types of fireplaces that are gas only, and there's some that for all solid fuel or wood burning fireplaces, you can do gas if there's gas run to your fireplace. And even a better question, even that is once you burn the gas, it creates carbon monoxide, it creates soot. This is not a stove. This is not that efficient. Most of the vented gas log sets put off soot, they put off carbon monoxide. Is it venting that stuff to the outside? So, is your fireplace in a good enough condition to take all that stuff and send it to the outside instead of into your house or into your walls? It's very, very important. That's one of the reasons, and this is very specific to us. I'm sure other people do it too, but for us, we will not install gas logs into your fireplace until we're 100% sure it will not hurt you or hurt the fireplace. We want to make sure everything works correctly. So we insist on having an inspection done so that everything that burns inside that's supposed to go to the outside actually goes to the outside. And you'd be surprised how often that is not true. Like you'll go on the outside of your chimney and you'll see mortar being gone, bricks being, and it happens because there's stuff leaking from the inside. It's not sealed from top to bottom. Should be a hole at the bottom, hole at the top, no holes in between, but it's not sealed. So the corrosive soot from your gas logs, or wood, in fact, but what we're talking about now is gas logs, is leaking out and it's affecting the outside of your chimney, which is now letting water in, which affects the inside, which lets stuff out. And you get this big thing of one affecting the other, making it worse. And then you start to go downhill and you start to get momentum and it starts to get bad to the point of, do we need to tear this thing down to a certain point and put it back up? Can we fix the insides? Is it too far along? So before you get gas logs, whether you buy them at Home Depot, whether you buy them at a retail, whether you buy them from us, make sure your fireplace is okay for gas logs. Just because it has gas in it does not mean it's appropriate for gas logs. Now, if it has gas in it, it could be a gas only fireplace. It could be a wood burning fireplace. You have a little stick that has holes in it. It could be log lighters. And I don't care what your neighbor says, it may not be in good enough shape to use. So be very, very careful. If we get another cold snap this winter and you need it, are you comfortable using it? That's the question I ask all the time. But we want to make sure you're safe. We want to make sure it works correctly. Even if it's not a safety issue, it's a functionality issue, that it works correctly. There's no gas leaks. There's no anything like that. So before you get gas logs, have your fireplace checked out with us, somebody else. Make sure whoever does it, they should do a level 2 inspection, which includes a camera scan, roofing, everything we can get our hands on without tearing stuff apart. There's a lot more to it than just that. But just your standard chimney sweep, not okay. Just sweeping it before you start, it has to have a proper inspection to make sure it's working correctly. So that's it for today. Please like it, share it. Let's help as many people as possible. And I will see you next week. Thanks.